In this episode, we spend the weekend visiting Oklahoma City, exploring different activities and points of interest available to those who choose to make their way to this magnificent city, while sharing some of the local history along the way. So stick around. Although Oklahoma City is now the capital, Oklahoma's first capital was in Guthrie. It moved here in 1910. Construction began on the building in 1914 and it was completed in 1917. Original plans called for a dome, but with costs running over during construction, it was eliminated from the plans. Almost 90 years later, it finally got its dome. The Oklahoma Capitol Complex and Centennial Commemoration Committee worked to fund the dome, which was completed in 2002. Here is an interesting fact about the Capitol Complex, that it is the only state capitol grounds with active oil rigs. The Capitol building is directly on top of the Oklahoma City oil field. This state seal was displayed at the entrance of the Oklahoma exhibit at the New York World's Fair 1964 to 1965. There's a nice little gift store where you can grab yourself a souvenir. Look at this dome, it's pretty wild. Beautiful. The base of the dome is decorated in 6-inch golden letters with the names of donors who contributed at least $1 million to its construction. This is known as the Ring of Honor. And here we have Will Rogers. Here we have Jim Thorpe. There's a town in Pennsylvania named after him.
On April 19, 1995, Timothy McVeigh parked a truck filled with explosives in front of the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building in downtown Oklahoma City. When the bomb detonated, 168 people lost their lives and the north side of the building was gone. This outdoor symbolic memorial was dedicated on April 20th, 2000, 5 years after the bombing. Large gates called the Gates of Time flank either side of the memorial, showing 9:01 on one side and 9:03 on the other. This represents the minutes before and after the bombing. A field of 168 empty chairs, one for each victim, and displaying each victim's names are aligned according to the floor and placement of the victims when the bomb exploded. The survivors' wall is inscribed with more than 600 survivors inside and outside of the building when the bomb detonated.
So to the left of me here is some remnants of the original wall of the building. Such a tragic day.
Flashback Retro Pub opened in 2015 in Oklahoma City's historic Film Road district. It features over 100 arcade games from the 80s and 90s. The best part is the games are always on free play. They also offer some unique cocktails and over 100 craft beers. This Ferris wheel traveled a great distance to get to OKC. The Ferris wheel was erected in 1996 and stood on the Santa Monica Pier in California for 12 years. It may even look familiar to you, even if you never saw it in person. It's been in several movies, including Titanic and Forrest Gump. In 2008, Santa Monica erected a new Ferris wheel, and an Oklahoma real estate developer bought the Wheeler Ferris wheel on eBay. Some extensive restoration was completed, and the Ferris wheel was given a new life in Oklahoma City.
Mandy, what'd you think of this ride?
It's okay. I'm not a huge Ferris wheel fan.
So we're starting off for day 2 here in Oklahoma City. What are we gonna do first?
We're at the Myriad Botanical Gardens, so we're going to walk around the grounds. The grounds are free. Parking on the weekends looks like it's free too in Oklahoma City, just so you know. And there's a couple of paid spots, the conservatory and a few other things. But we're going to walk around and see what we can see. The Myriad Botanical Gardens is one of the city's most beautiful green spaces. It covers 15 acres in the heart of downtown Oklahoma City.
Please don't touch. Touching our fabulous wool will damage it, and that would be bad.
This beautiful botanical garden includes an outdoor ice rink, water features, an off-leash dog park, and an adaptive playground for children of all abilities. Since its founding over 30 years ago, the Myriad Botanical Gardens has been committed to connecting people with plants and the wonders of the natural world. Today, many educational opportunities are offered, such as a gardening school, a flower and garden festival that takes place in May, and ongoing scientific research.
Banana. Banana. Holy cacti. Cousin it cacti. We're inside the butthole of the Botanical Gardens.
The First Americans Museum opened on September 18, 2021. The mission of the museum is to serve as a dynamic center, promoting awareness and educating the public about the cultures, diversity, and resilience of the first American nations in Oklahoma. The 175-square-foot museum has exhibits on the history, culture, and art of these first Americans. In addition to the many exhibits, the museum also has a gift shop featuring authentic items made by first American artists, a family discovery center, and a theater that features educational programs. There are also 2 places to get something to eat: the Arbor Cafe and a full-service restaurant called 39. Bricktown used to house hundreds of warehouses and distribution centers. Now it is the vibrant social center of Oklahoma City. It has over 50 city blocks consisting of restaurants, bars, shops, and museums. Getting around Bricktown is just as fun as all of the attractions. You can ride the Oklahoma Streetcar Transit System or ride down the beautiful Bricktown Canal in a water taxi. The streetcar is very affordable, currently costing $3 for a 24-hour pass. The water taxi is a bit more expensive, but it is a unique experience that includes a guide to point out attractions and tell you a little history.
Wow, this is pretty impressive here in Bricktown.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I love it along the canal here. I love the taxis. They sound like they're giving you a little bit of the history of the town as they're going around on the boats. So we decided to stop and eat here at the Bourbon Street Cafe. We're starting off with some hush puppies and drinks. I ordered fettuccine alfredo. And what did you get? Cheeseburger. She got a cheeseburger. We'll see how they look when they come out. The fettuccine alfredo is pretty good. How's your burger?
The burger itself is really good. The bun's a little bit hard, but the burger itself is really good.
Okay.
What you got? What are you gonna feed me? Come on now. Ain't waiting all day. Come on, feed me. We probably shouldn't be feeding you, buddy. Nice meeting you, though.
What an experience we've had while visiting Oklahoma City and Oklahoma in general. But it's time for us to be moving on. Next, we make our way to Amarillo, Texas. We hope to see you then.
Hi, Chuckles the Squirrel here. Thanks everyone for watching this video, and if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, hit that subscribe button. Take care everyone.